love this one. I think it's very cute. It's packing week for the print club. So I ended up having 5 members for this month. And I'm okay with that. I'm happy with that. I would lie if I thought maybe I would get some more. But I think for now, this is pretty good. Thank you so much if one of you is a subscriber. And I'm working on packing everything this week. So what I wanted to do was to print something fun on the envelopes. And since I only have 5, I can also print the addresses on here. Because I'm not sure if I get more, it will be easy enough to do that. Maybe I will just have to print out addresses through my label printer, but for now I can just put in the extra effort. And so I've just made a file in Canva and I'm going to try to print it out with my printer and see if it looks nice. So on here you can actually see how to place your envelope in here. So I'm going to do that with this facing that way, and then slide these. Now it's exactly in the right place. Okay, that didn't go so well. Things fell off and they are not placed the right way. Okay, I'm going to do that again and adjust the size. And maybe put things down and up a little bit. I can't show you because I have addresses on here. So yeah. Okay, so I did it again with the adjustments and it actually looks good now. Perfect. Okay, now I want to print the other side. So I'm still putting it in like this and then flipping it around. Okay, there it goes. And here it is. Yay! That looks cute. And on the other side, that looks good. Okay, so that was actually not that hard. I only wasted 1 envelope, so I'm happy with that. And I think the outcome looks beautiful, just simple and chic. That was what I was going for. So I only still have to print out the letters. And I think, yes, I also still have to print out some art prints because I only have 2 now and I need 5. So I'm going to do that all and then I can pack all the letters. Very excited about that. Even though it's just packing 5 of them. I'm really looking forward to pack more. I think that's going to be a fun activity. So hopefully in the future I can do more. Since I only had to print out 5, I had some room left and I printed out some mini prints and I want to sell them in my shop eventually. So I'm checking to see which ones would be nice, and I think I'm going to make like packets of 3 and you can also buy them separately. So I have these and I had already also printed these 2, which I think are very cute also together. And then we could make sets like this of 3, and I think that would be really fun. Ja, dat snap ik, schatje. Dat snap ik. Ja. Nou, heb je nog een boek om te lezen? So I really enjoyed making this first edition and I sent it out last week. I went on my bike to the mailbox and popped them in. And I heard the first one has already arrived to the UK and she was very, very happy with it. And I'm going to enjoy making the new one. So on Instagram and in shorts, I will show more of what I'm doing for the coming edition for the first week of August. I want to keep it a little bit of a surprise, but because I still really have to promote it and get more subscribers, I do have to show it. So if you are a subscriber, then and you don't want to see anything and you want to have it as a surprise, then maybe you should skip watching some of those videos. I think in the future when I've made more editions, then I can promote it with my old editions and then keep it a secret. But for now, I really have to show it. Otherwise, I will never sell more. That's the way it works, unfortunately. So I made 6 of these mini prints and they are now available on my website. So let me quickly show them. So I've got this cute little sweet pepper, blood oranges, and I've got a pomegranate, the garlic one, and the radish. I really love this one. I think it's very cute. And a earthy spinach one. They are all from my original oil paintings. Some of them are just small parts of it. You can buy them separately, and if you buy 2 you get 1 extra for 3, so you get 3. All of them are hand signed on the back, so they are printed on heavy museum grade paper, so they are legit mini art prints, pieces of art, really. If you're interested, you can find them on my website. A friend of mine who lives in the States collects these kinds of mini art prints. That's actually how I got the idea to make them. And she hangs them on a cord and then puts little clips and then has them like a little, almost like a garland on the wall, and it's really cute. And she collects them. She lives in the States, so she collects them from these vending machines. I think it was really cool. That's why I also wanted to do it. And I think it's really cute. And it's a really easy and cheap way to get some art in your house. You could also frame them. And I also had someone say that they would use them as like a thank you card. So you could like write a lovely message on the back and then essentially give a piece of art to someone you love. So on my website right now. So today is day 40 of the 100-day challenge and I'm going to paint something a bit different. I've been painting a few summer themed things like a lighthouse and some flowers with a blue backdrop. And now I want to paint the ocean, the reference picture you can see on the right there. So first I'm mixing some colors and I really want to capture that deep green-blue color, and this phthalo green is really going to help me with that. I used to live by the sea actually, but here in the Netherlands the sea doesn't look like that. That's more of a grey-brown color rather than blue. We do have nice sandy beaches though. But now I live in the woods, so I don't come there much often anymore. Here are all the colors together and I'm going to hang my reference and then we're going to start. So first I'm putting down a watered down layer. So I use water mixable oils so you can paint them with water. And I'm blocking in some color, as you can see. So there's some dark blue-green color on the top and then some lighter colors in the middle. And then we get to some lighter colors as the sea approaches the sandy beaches. So this is very different for me. It's basically my first landscape, really. And I really have to see how I can match this with the style of painting I do. And that's proving to be a little bit difficult. and I'm not really sure if I really love this. So here I'm putting down a little bit of a shadow edge, and I think that works well, but it also gives it a certain look, so I'm later blending it down a lot to give it a different kind of look. And I was contemplating whether to put a little human in the sea or maybe a little boat, but for now I'm leaving it at this. I would love your feedback. Do you like this kind of painting? So I wanted to talk to you a little bit about these vlogs. So they are not bringing in a lot of views, and I think that's because one, I'm doing a different niche all of a sudden and the algorithm doesn't really understand. And two, vlogs are just very difficult to grow from nothing. So I think I have to do a different approach. First of all, I'm going to stop making videos every week because it just takes up too much time, and I don't want my week to revolve around making a YouTube video. I want my week to revolve around making art and trying to get customers for my art. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make different types of videos. So for example, I want to make a video all about my first edition of the print club, from start to finish, getting the idea, making it, developing it, and then sending it out, what you saw today. So in one video, instead of like showing my weekly progress, I also want to still make videos like the day in the life of an artist or a week in the studio or something like that. But I want to focus more on like themed videos that you can search for and find, and I think that might help me, hopefully. We'll see. I just want to change my tactics a little bit. That's it. So that means this was the last vlog for now. I'm also taking a summer break. The kids are home from school from next week, so I want to also spend some more time with them, but I'm going to keep painting and doing my 100-day challenge. And of course you can still find me on Instagram. I'll be active over there very much, and in the shorts section of YouTube if you ever watch that. So I hope to see you for my next video in a few weeks. Bye guys.